Yo. Okay. Alright, bet. I'm on my way. Yo, my M2Fers, for the first time ever in Mod2Fame history of doing merch, we are doing our first ever limited production run. This right here is the mood, and the quality of this off-white cream sweatshirt is crazy. Like, the weight of it just feels real good on you, and it looks real good on you too, man. Don't worry about the cars that's on it. It don't matter that your car's not on it. What it means is, this is what I want to be doing right now. I want to be out with doing car shit with my car friends. You feel me? That's what it's all about. So visit Mod2Fame.com right now. Get your 1 of 100, because that's the max that we doing. 1 of 100 in this cream color and a pink color. So, you know what I'm saying? That's the mood. You see what it is. You see the vibe. Go visit right now. Grab that. And if you just want something more light, I got the beanie on too. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, back to the video. Let's get into it. Yo, my guys, man, oh man. All right, truth be told, this is like my second day with the C8 now. I know I shot the intro the day before, whatever, and that cinematic intro is everything you need to know about this car. This is solid, man. Hold up, y'all, hold up. I need to know where I'm going. Can't know where you're going unless you know where you've been. But yo, seriously, guys, the car is absolutely phenomenal. Everything about it. I'm not even gonna talk about the performance yet. What I'm gonna talk about right now is just the drivability. This is definitely a daily driven car. Okay, we'll get back to that in a second. And I know that it's a little tight, right? So let's talk about the elephant in the room. Your boy Steph is a big guy. I am 6'3", 280 pounds, big boy. You know what I'm saying? So the elephant in the room is, well, Stephen, how do you manage? How do you drive a car that's like that? And truthfully, the C7, I couldn't. Like, it was just way too narrow. I was just way too uncomfortable. Well, the C8, they added a little bit of space. I believe they added like an additional inch of width, which doesn't sound like a lot. But when you're talking about the practicality and usability of a car, that's a lot. And I feel every bit of that additional space when I'm driving this. I don't know if it's the cool weather or what, but my God, does this little shit Oh, boogie. I swear, y'all, this is the strongest 485 horsepower I've ever felt in my life. This thing pulls nicely, and not just from a dig. You know, everybody you see doing digs, like, you know, you can see this launch control right here. You feel every bit of that horsepower, because before, up until now, the only cars that like really put power down like that were Porsches, and it does it like really, really well. Not bad, man. Not bad at all. Man, that is impressive. Sorry. Back to the video at hand. You know, up until then, you know, it was only Porsches that kind of really gave you every bit of the horsepower that they say that the car has. You know what I'm saying? But now, with the mid-engine configuration, with the wheels right over the tires, man, and the fact that there's very little drivetrain loss because of that shortened distance, you really feel every last bit of the horsepower that this car has. I mean, you're gonna see in the next video to come what this car does with other supercars. I took it out, you know, for a nice little run with other supercars, and this car held its mother effing own for what it is. But going back to my original thought process of usability, daily drivability, I've been traveling with this car now with a suitcase, camera gear, everything that I got, and it's still a lot of space. I was able to fit everything in the rear trunk. The front trunk is still open, like for more stuff to do, for more activities, if you will. But that being said, man, I'm just really impressed with this car. Someone asked me, what would you say is wrong with it? I couldn't answer them. I couldn't find a specific fault with this car. Now, if this car was $200,000, I'd find a lot of faults. But at $85,000, $87,000, dude, I can't find one. I can't find anything that's not remedied by, well, damn, for that price. And even paying over sticker, even the people that paid $100 grand, they still got every bit of that $100 grand worth. Because in addition to the way it drives, the way it makes you feel, the experience that it gives you, the pull-up, like pulling up to anywhere, you can't tell any person that this is not a special car. This car looks special. Every time I look over when I'm driving, there is someone looking at me. I'm not usually the look at me type person or whatever, but if that's what you want, this is a great car for you, especially, and it goes back to the same thing, especially for the money. We got a little clear road and opportunity here, so breaking it down. Third gear, 4,600 RPMs, 3, 2, 1. How is that only 500 horsepower? Man, it is just not bad at all. Things I would like more of, sound, sure. More low. This car is way too high in the air. And a lot of people are going to disagree with me and say, it's actually too low. You're old. If you feel that way, you're old. And get over it, because, you know, driving with other supercars yesterday, not one of them was this high in the air, this high off the ground. And I understand that not one of them are going to be sold to the masses like this car is, but I don't care. So the good thing is, though, this car comes with adjustable suspension from the factory. It has factory coilovers. At least the Z51 does. This car is not a Z51. So I'm not positive about that. And I doubt I'll be able to check, but I'll try to check for you and verify that. Another thing that this car has is pretty significant blind spots. And overcoming those blind spots is usually remedied with the camera that this car comes with. that is usually on the roof if your car is optioned out with it. This particular car is not. It does not have that option. So therefore, when I look over my shoulder, I really can't see. So therefore, what I gotta do is when I wanna make a lane change, if I'm not sure if there's a car there or not, I do this. And then I get over. Because if there is a car there, I'm in front of it now, and we don't got no problems. As far as like, obviously the technology, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, yes, it's all here. All of the dash, the buttons, everything is laid out really nice. I don't mind this spine here with all the buttons that everybody talks about. Like, I don't mind that at all because it's really easy to figure out. Like, you look, you're like, okay. As soon as I got in the car, I was able to change my heat settings, change it to sync. I was able to do everything I needed to do on that. So for me, it's comfortable in that sense. The quality. Yo, brother, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is my honest to God truth. There are Lamborghinis and Ferraris that were from 2014, 15 that wouldn't be able to touch this car with a 10-foot pole. There are cars from 17, 18 that can't touch this car as far as quality goes. So put that in your pipe and smoke it, because, bruh, that is super duper impressive. Again, for the price point. Another thing is, it's not nice enough right now, but this top comes off. And when that top come off, it feels like every bit of a McLaren 570 Spider, 488 Ferrari 488 Spider. It feels like those cars because those cars have a Targa feel. Because it's not like the top disappears and it's below your head. It's still above your head in the back. So the feel is super similar. Like, there is no difference. With this new layout, the handling, the confidence you get from handling, crazy. Like, there's nothing that you are afraid to do. Nothing you're afraid to do. I'm going through a turn right now, and it's so planted. It is so planted, guys. God damn. And listen to me, bro. I was making some moves yesterday, and running with the best of them. The best that car manufacturers have to offer up to, and you'll see it, supercars. And I was right there rocking with them in this Corvette. I don't know what else to say. Like, I don't know what else to say, man. Besides the fact of, you all would like to see it, you all like to know. So I'm gonna hit it one time for y'all, because, you know, launch control, right? Launch control, baby. Whew. I swear to y'all, never in the history of man has a Corvette been able to launch like that from a dig without having slicks on it or radials or something. Like, never in the history of man has this car ever launched like this. And this thing boogies, bro. Once it launches, it boogies.